So if you're in a rut right now, I'm gonna help you. My promise is you're gonna get out of the rut pretty quickly, and every time you get into the rut, by implementing this one rule, you're gonna get out of it pretty quickly. And this is a way to improve too, like whenever. Okay, so everything feels hard right now, yeah? You're doing a lot of work, you're trying to do a lot of work, but never do it. And you say you're not gonna do certain things, like you're gonna stop playing video games, and while you stop playing video games, you're gonna work out like 7 hours a day or some shit. Okay, just like this one rule, you should write it up somewhere. It goes like this: if it feels too hard, even impossible, you're doing too much. Yes, you heard me right, you're doing too much. Okay, let me tell you my experience first to this. Okay, so this is how it went for me. When I started training kickboxing, I was still into video games and I wanted to quit. But while I wanted to train too. Also, not just video games, I watched movies, jacked off. Like, probably the things you're struggling right now. And what did I do? And this is it's like worst thing you can do in this situation. I wanted to stop playing video games. I actually wanted to train as soon as I wake up in 1 in the morning for 5 hours and not watch movies at all too. How do you think it went? No progress. And that's probably what you're doing right now. Maybe you wanna cut weight, and you tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna stop eating all this junk food, I'm gonna eat healthy only, and I'm gonna work out a lot. Doesn't work. You stay the same, probably for like months and months. So what should you do instead? And this is what I did. Let me tell you my story. So what I did in my situation, I just told myself, okay, you're gonna, instead of playing video games, you can watch videos about video games and not play them. You're not allowed to play them, but you can watch like YouTubers play video games, and you can watch Netflix too. So I'm only removing playing video game part. Okay, what did I do about training? I told myself, okay, all I have to do is like this one important thing, which at that time was for me like technique. I was just doing jab, cross. I was very new, so it was like the only thing I was focused on, like jab, cross, throw it right. Okay, that was easy. Didn't feel hard at all. And I only told myself, okay, you have to only train for like 5 or 10 minutes. Like thing is, on the worst day I could have done that. Okay, then once I felt comfortable after a week or so, I told myself, okay, now you cannot watch YouTubers, but you can watch Netflix. And just to top it up a notch, or how do you say it? Whatever. I just probably said it wrong. I just add like 10 minutes of video, 10 more minutes of training. That was easy. And then after that, like for me, it was easy then to quit Netflix too. Like I just told myself, I'm not gonna watch Netflix after a week, of that progress. Didn't even think about it. And the best part is, I don't know how it's gonna go for you, but for me, once I quit it, I didn't have problem with training at all. I mean, of course, it happens, like, you don't feel like it, but you still get up, and it's not that hard. It doesn't feel impossible, that's important. If it feels impossible, that means you're doing too much. So, how are we gonna implement this in your situation? Okay, you have to find alternatives. Something feels hard right now. Let's go back to the you want to lose weight, you want to stop eating junk food, and you want to work out, like in the gym. So what should you do then? Instead of saying, okay, I'm gonna work out for 3 hours a day, and how do you say it? And then just stop with the junk food all at once. Instead, what you're gonna do is just find healthier alternatives. Like, let's say you drink a lot of juices, that's your problem, yeah? Maybe? Instead of like drinking normal juices with sugar, you just start drinking juices with no sugar. That's better, yeah. After you get comfortable with that, you remove that too. And you find another alternative, maybe something like you have like water all the time with you, maybe like carbonated water, you know, that Burberry water. Cool, what else? Okay, you have water with you all the time, and now you maybe eat like junk food, but all salty, like, you know, you don't take out ice cream and things like that, you just eat something salty like hamburgers, pizzas. Cool. And after that you just start just that, like, you don't have to stop with that. All you have to do is like add eggs, meat, if you can, like eggs in the morning, and then you can eat whatever you want besides sugar, and you can like have water beside you. That's great. Shouldn't feel impossible in those steps. And after that, just gradually remove like junk food you're eating with workout. Well, while you're doing that, while you with the food, trying to not eat junk food, like we found alternatives for that. Now for this, just don't work out for 3 hours, man. Just tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna do my warm up maybe, and then I'm gonna do like, if you're trying to lose weight, probably you wanna do some cardio, like just run on a treadmill for 5 minutes, and that's it. Then after that becomes easy, you just add things up. Maybe 10 minutes, maybe you start lifting weights there to gain like muscle. Shouldn't feel that hard, yeah? You see, like, the biggest problem, why do we get stuck in a rut? Okay, I'm gonna give you now like a good analogy. You're gonna understand everything once I say it. Okay, let me ask you a question. When you go to the gym first time, can you bench press 100 kilos? No, yeah? No. You have to do like a year or something, maybe even more, I don't know, to get to that point. You start with 10 kilos, then next week 12.5, next week 15 kilograms, yeah? And let's say you get to that 100 mark, 100 kilos, but let's say you get injured. Like, I don't know, just not big of a deal, just a bit injury, and you cannot bench press. You have to like rest for a week. When you go back, you probably cannot do 100 kilograms. So you shouldn't try. You should go to the like 95 and go from there. But what we do instead, we tell ourselves, okay, I cannot do 100 kilograms, so tomorrow I'm gonna do 200. We all know that doesn't work, but that's what we do. We tell ourselves, okay, I played a lot of video games today, like for maybe for 6 or 7 hours, and tomorrow I'm not gonna play at all. Doesn't work like that. Or you started meditating and you told yourself, okay, I'm gonna do 1 hour meditation today, but it didn't work, and then you tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna do 2 hours of meditations, which is probably too much. You get what I'm saying, right? We're doing too much and it feels impossible, and then like we blame self-improvement. We tell ourselves, okay, this self-improvement bullshit is bullshit. It's supposed to make me feel better, but I feel like shit. Well, you're not doing it right, dumbass. If you want to learn more about self-discipline, you can join my community. It's down in the comments. We call it Fight School. There you have self-improvement, self-discipline course, and you can ask me their questions about your specific problem. So see you there. See you there.